He wanted young men to clean up their act and get married. Like Ovid, he sought to devise a total system for channeling primal energies that are typically regarded as ungovernable. The result is an antidote to chaos and a timeless classic. In America today, the opposite of sleeping around is not celibacy but monogamy. In the Art of Drinking, Obsopoeus recommends an analogous attitude toward alcohol. For him, moderation, not abstinence, is the key to lasting sobriety. Listeners familiar only with the Alcoholics Anonymous approach to managing addiction will be surprised. Obsopoeus drafted The Art of Drinking while hanging around the learned monks of Heilsbronn Abbey in Ansbach, and a former wine steward there, one Sebastian Hamaxergis, composed a poetic blurb for it that Obsopoeus splashed across the title page. In it, the celibacy-bound monk remarks on the poem's superficial resemblance to Ovid's Art of Love. Yes, Ovid did do an impressive job of dictating rules for love, so that a definite art would channel that insane madness. Far more impressively, though, Vincent teaches the art of drinking so that a definite limit is constantly in force. And while loving is a no-no, drinking is a pleasure, and giving it rules transforms it into a virtue. Clever enough, since the beginning of The Art of Drinking does contain a half-dozen allusions to Ovid's poem. What Hamaxergis's analogy doesn't spell out, though, is that where Ovid is ironic, Obsopoeus is deadly serious. Most of us think Ovid doesn't really mean what he says, whereas the sincerity of Obsopoeus's moral purpose is beyond doubt. His text pulls back the curtain on the birth of a new and poisonous culture of hazing, peer pressure, competitive drinking, and even in Book 2 on what some now call toxic masculinity. Warning us against the siren song of excessive drinking, therefore, the first 2 books of The Art of Drinking teach us not how to abstain from drinking, but how to get control of it, how to win friends and impress people at social gatherings, and how to live up to our potential. In the 3rd book, the mask slips, and Obsopoeus tells us how to win competitive drinking games, citing extensive personal experience. Obsopoeus published The Art of Drinking in 1536, and republished an expanded edition the next year. It proved popular, but in time the Catholic Church placed it on its index of forbidden books. As explained next, the present book is offered as a 3rd edition of the poem. His art propounded a system he found to get hammered with honor. Calixtus Fontanus. Born around 1498 in the village of Heideck, 30 miles south of Nuremberg, Vincent Obsopoeus is not regarded as a major poet, but he should be. The Reformation got underway in his neighborhood in his lifetime, and he played a bit part in it. His humanist surname implies his father was a private chef, Greek Obsopoeus, German Koch, of some local importance. His brother, Michael Obsopoeus, a Bavarian preacher, spent 6 years in a monastery jail on unspecified charges. In 1532, Vincent married Margareta Herzog of Nuremberg, and 6 or 7 years later he added a touching remark about her to a footnote. As far as I'm concerned, there is nothing sweeter, nicer, or more precious than my wife. So help me God, I hope we never change. Even if we live longer than Nestor and the Sibyl of Cumae, I hope I'll always be young for her and she for me. His words are all the more poignant because by the time they saw print, Obsopoeus was dead. He had fallen sick and died a few months earlier, between April and August of 1539. His life had been a troubled one.